Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more Tokyo Dark. In the previous episode, we went back in time. Well, we already went back in time, but we explored the past and what happened in Shinjuku. And now we know what we must do. We know all about spin, and we now know that we must take medication in order to keep our sanity stable. We also know that decisions matter. We knew this already, but it takes it to a whole nother level where it's like every single thing that you do in this game. So this is going to be interesting. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this crazy adventure. Today, we're going to get a reading of where we are right now. I don't know if we're in the past, if we're in the future, or the present. I don't know. And we got take pill, look at laptop, talk to the cat, go to the bedroom. Hey little one, look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki. No, I can't let that think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. Okay, so this is the present right now. I'll get to the bottom of it, manage to salvage normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. A violent incident in the sewer below the streets of Shinjuku. Oh no, this was Shinjuku. Where were we last? Kamakura. I think. No. Where were we? I'm just saying random Japanese things. Anyway, in the late hours last night has resulted in the death of a detective and the apparent rescue gone wrong. The body of Detective Kazuki Tanaka, 29, was recovered late last night after a nearly week-long search when he went missing off the streets of Kasumigazaki. Yeah. The mysterious incident has left the police scrambling for answers and a suspect. As the investigation continues into its second day, the detective who arrives first on the scene, Ayami Ito, has declined to make any comment to the press, but her superiors say that after following a lead, she was led into the sewers while she made contact with a lone female suspect. At the time, sources say that the female... I can't get that read off now. Okay, there we go. At the time, sources say the female suspect panicked and the incident ended violently before she could be apprehended. There are many unanswered questions, however. It appears that besides the lone detective, there was no other police on the scene, calling into question how the case was handled. There's also a question of the missing suspect and why, after Detective Tanaka was killed, the suspect was not able to be restrained. The case comes in the midst of increasing scrutiny on the police, in particular the violent crime section, as other incidents of police neglect or questionable investigative practices have been made public. Several experts have gone on record saying that Tokyo's police are not equipped to handle the recent wave of crime. The police have promised to release results of their internal investigation as soon as possible. Superintendent Yukimura, who is in charge of both Detective Tanaka and Ito, has urged his department and the public at large to hold judgment until all the facts are in. I've heard a lot of rumors surrounding this case, but we're barely a few hours into understanding what happened down there. I think it's far too early to jump to conclusions. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual, and made it seem so simple. Oh, so we're 2 weeks past the incident. Okay. It's like all that happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world. Yet it's not. That's what's happened to me, or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. How can they write like that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive, and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? Take pills. Pills the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. Sanity plus 10, investigation minus 10. I have enough investigation where I can afford to take a couple of pills. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door, and that when I open it I'll see him, finding these last few weeks to be just a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina. That was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. Police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she comes back, then maybe... If only I could get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself. I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it, though. At least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Anything else? No. Hey, Rawson, brought you some dinner? Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. You can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm just no good with this stuff. But Yami, I'm really sorry. About Kazuki, I mean. I know that he meant a lot to you, and I didn't know him that very well, but... Stop. Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's been a bit much. Earthquake? That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I just worry is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this, and Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime. Ito here. I'm sorry I call sooner, but I need to come at them safely. Please you can. What's this about? Babes, I'm the talking person. See you soon. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed one bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are matched by her love of gossip. Oh, hey, Ito. I didn't think we'd see you back so soon. Well, ready or not, here I am. I am sorry about what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful, and I know you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah, we were. But seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. You say so, but I'm glad that you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. Wait, what exactly are people saying? Guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There have been, some rumors about what happened to Taka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? But that's... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. They're trying to pin it on me. They think that I somehow killed him. I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bantam told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw some rumors going into your office on the CCTV or TV earlier. Just, it doesn't look good is all. Tyra? That guy needs a swift punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. A move is in my office? This is too much. See, I told you to be upset. It's not all definite, though. And I know for sure what I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? It's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred from Osaka a few weeks ago and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Huh. Did he say anything about Tyra's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? Sure. It's like I'm dying to go back to high school. Yeah, sure. I'll give it to him. But you owe me. Professionalism -5. Guess you better head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh? So you know about that too. Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Oh, bah. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like that Detective Akita always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki, or that Officer Sato takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyway, I have to be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay for it. So what's the story with you and the new guy? Studying letters isn't exactly your usual subtle tactic, Saki. Hardy har har, very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper and he's not half bad looking to boot. Ayami, I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. If I don't find someone soon and settle down, I'll die alone. Even listening to you stresses me out, Saki. I'm sure your prospects are fine. Investigation +1. My professionalism is probably going to suffer a lot here. Look. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. Oh, okay. Investigative Unit's office. Tanaka and I have offices on this floor. Reception level. Saki's probably sitting here watching all the CCTV footage. TV footage. Yukimura's office, right at the top. Alright. Don't recall my role at this though. I know you promised some time off the whole rotten situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, I'm a little covered up. But the media started to like to wait. Some reporters were waiting for any Tuesday to go for something like that. And definitely Tuesday told me and done the tape. Hell, I got a call from the mayor one night. Ultimately, the tape told the mayor mine. If we were up to it, so I can embarrass him with all the bureaucracy. Kendall cut the number of times he would yell at me for making some of the speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Look at the tape. With every paper and newspaper covering the case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry and will conduct. I'm fully serious, thing. I'm not saying I would have done better than yours two. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. Unfortunately, there were no do-overs and police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time continued better at the minutes later. All I was doing, I made it was so close now to you and blame alone. I'm paying for that too. People are in professionalism is the thing from time to time. Sometimes both of them seem perfect. Fuck. Oh, I knew my professionalism would suffer. What else about the influence though? Because I'm worried about you, the fuck you make, professional or otherwise. I mean, far reach to affect and future. People who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available all have to be ability to keep a professional first.
One more thing. Then the second place is I'm thinking maybe transfer out of violent crime department for the time being.
Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for 3 years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, at least let's talk about it first.
You go to this detective. Where was the time for the first start? For next month, we'll continue to be on fully paid for. First, I need to take the badge until we return. Then you can turn them downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping with the break and insurance process. The other detective will be moved into your place. We need to clear the office. I'd like movers to come in today and give you a hat. You'll make yourself clear enough.
Crystal, you owed hack. But there's more to this. Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should only be temporary.
That's enough, detective. Tell the hearing is complete. You need no further testing. Please tell the office to pack away and personal items on the steps home. And we'll start with that. And Hazel, take care of yourself.
Damn. Like, holy fuck. I gotta be really careful. Oh, this guy looks like a scumbag. This guy looks like a real scumbag just from the start. You can't see my cursor, but it's the guy on the left.
Hey, hold up.
Heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right. He was the best. Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He was missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. Thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least since you were partners all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. He was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. Okay. Both of these seem like really bad options. Are you implying something? Trying to imply something about me, Tyra? Who, me? No, what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. Why is there an option to pull the fire alarm? I closed my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I opened them, Tyra would disappear. Unfortunately, the tactic hasn't worked yet. I once partners with Detective Nita and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he probably could make a good detective. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. I have a feeling that's going to be an important option later on. Tell me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. You were the only female detective? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, flashback. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First the bosses dumped me out of violent crime, then sent movers ahead of me, so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. And if I wasn't going through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Oh shit. Kazuki gave me the silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. New emails in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned. So he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. Huh. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? I keep having flashbacks. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' clubs to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. Yukimura doesn't believe me. The laughing stock got the station and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over, and it seems the only clue I have to go on. Francis gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go and scope it out. What's with this music? Officer Bando, a recent transfer from Osaka. Seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right. Transferred me in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please call me Bando. You all have got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, I can never find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry. Never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work. If you're asking me, it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? Saki did. I'll hand it over and let's just have a look. Oh! Well, I didn't reckon she said something like this. It's just because you didn't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I do it myself, but I'm too busy. If you didn't notice, I'm a little busy, Bando. If you want to fool around with Ishibashi, surely you can do it on your own time. Oh, jeez, I won't twist your arm or nothing, but I would sure appreciate it. I'm not going to take any more hits to my professionalism right now. Service elevator, used for quick access to the rest of the building. Only the odd janitor and detectives will really overuse it. Odd janitor. Head down to evidence. I have a feeling it's not going to be like, walk straight in and grab it. Nope. Security camera watches the entrance to the locker 24/7. Oh, I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Ask Saki for a little favor. Oh, I locked myself in. Uh-oh. Pass that letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Ayami. What did you say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions, decisions. Got it. You're not on duty right now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please, please, please. Sure. It's my girl. I know I can count on you not to stand in the way of true love. Be right back. With Sakiko, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. Decisions. I can leave the cameras on or switch the cameras off. No, this is the easy way out, right? There's another way to do this. As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Is there anything I can do back up the office with Yukimura? Shit! No, my neurosis.
No more talk about. Please return to the office and rest.
Sir, hear me out.
Take the lead on what I'm doing, no matter how much I dislike it, because you're a superior officer, so we do understand. The conversation's over.
Crap.
Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that.
Oh. Sorry. Walking. Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori.
Ugh, don't bother remind me. I'm trying to get my mind off of it. How you holding up, detective?
Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion.
Yeah, I think people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my latest case. And I pissed off a few people the wrong way. Yeah, makes me squirm thinking what it'd be like in an earthquake in this basement. Like being in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He truly would be missed.
Thanks, I miss him too. Oh. I knew that alarm would be important. I think either way my professionalism would fucking, like, just go down. Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Fortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to get the evidence room quickly. Right. This is not a drill. I know you can't see the achievements that I'm unlocking, and I'm just kind of saying them out loud. I got one earlier. I don't remember what it was though. Here goes nothing. Enter the elevator. Right, the camera. Professionalism -5. Oh god, I took a hit to both. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. Strange as it sounds, I hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and improved the sensation I felt that day in my head. The mask I held in evidence locker was nothing more than an old rough wood, no voice or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was getting started, and Raina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. I still had a part to play. The mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. There was something told me that there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait a little longer. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit of my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had enough of the other people telling me what to do or how to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that this was the only one who could give me any more sense of closure was myself. Alright. We're back in Kamakura. We're gonna end it off here. Or not in Kamakura, Shinjuku. We're back here. We're gonna end it off here. In the next episode of Tokyo Dark, it's time to get down to investigation. Assuming we only have a certain amount of time before our hearing. I think that's the end goal for everything. I need to keep my professionalism and sanity at a decent pace. I mean, it took a hit in the beginning of the game when I didn't know what I was doing. But, we'll see. That'll be it for now, though. Thank you guys for watching. And see you guys later.